I am just delighted to be here. My name is Rhonda Jackson, and I am a partnership specialist with the U.S. Census Bureau, and it is my job to promote the U.S. Census and ensure within areas and populations that we consider hard to count that the message about the census gets out. We are delighted to be here to share information with you as representatives of those organizations who give voices to the indigent and underprivileged within all of our communities. I'd just like to speak with you very briefly today about the 3 R's which you've already been discussing: respect, representation, and most importantly, resources. The census is coming next year. On April 1st, 2010 will be Census Day. And we are out a bit early sharing information about the census, looking for partners in the community, especially with organizations and people like you who work with the grassroots communities, who speak to people every day that are hard to count as far as the census is concerned. Minority groups, elderly, homeless, and hopefully you're correct, Troy, we will come up with a better word because words are powerful. It is imperative that we communicate to everyone in the U.S., regardless of their status, whether they're documented, undocumented, their race, their ethnic group, their sexual orientation, that everyone counts. The census has 3 very important functions that I really want to get to you as leaders within your community and want you to share with the constituents that you serve. The 3 most important functions of the census are those dollars, those federal dollars. About $300 billion per year are allocated between each census. We do take the census every 10 years, and about $3 trillion over that 10-year period is allocated. But those dollars are directly tied to numbers. Is there an increase in the Atlanta metropolitan area of persons over 65? Have we documented that we're getting an increase within 30318, a zip code, of people that are considered homeless? It is imperative that everyone gets counted. The second function, we talked about the dollars. The second function is to find legislative districts to get our representation in the House of Representatives. The third would be community planning. Will there be a need for additional streets? Will there be a need for additional parks? Will there be a need for additional hospitals over the next 10 years from the time we count now until the time we count again? This is how we get our piece of the pie, to ensure that our constituents, that everyone is counted. We're also looking at forming complete count committees within organizations and coalitions as yourselves. These are volunteer committees that are established by community organizations to ensure that all of your constituents do get counted, so that those dollars and that representation is true. Thank you so much for your time. It's about relationships also that Victor talked about. We don't want to just come one time. We may be here every other month to speak with you. We are here to nurture a partnership, develop it, so that we end up with a great end result.